Hi guys, and welcome to another Kidilates adventure. I'm here with Ruben today, and we've got a super special adventure because this adventure wasn't written by me. It was written by a very clever little girl and boy called Indy and Safi, and they're from Shepperton. So thank you, Indy and Safi. They have written a night's adventure, and that's what we're going to do today. So to start warming up, we're going to practice some words, and I'm going to tell you a story, and when you hear these words, you've got to do the action. So when I say the word knight or brave knight, you've got to step 1 foot forward and do strong arms like this, like a brave knight. Can you show me your brave knight? Oh, well done. Let's do that on the other side. Brave knight. Well done. And even if I forget to say brave, I might just say the knights. Can you do it again? Well done. And switch sides. Knights. Excellent, very nice. When I say horses, you need to take hold of your reins and you need to do a bit of horsey running. Good, can you stand up really tall when you do that? Can you get your knees up a little bit higher? Also do a little trot. Oh, well done. I don't really mind what kind of trotting you do. Oh, super. Oh, getting you a bit warmer there. Excellent. And stop there. When I say drawbridge, you're going to sit down. This is your shut drawbridge. And when I say open the drawbridge, you have to go back here. Shut the drawbridge. Oh, well done. Should we do that again? Open the drawbridge. And shut the drawbridge. And open it. And shut it. Oh, well done. I think we've got that one. Right. If I say climb up the ladder, you need to climb up your ladder. You do that? Get your knees up nice and high. Oh, well done. Stop there. If I say go down the ladder, you need to be right at the top on your tippy toes, and I want you to stay on your tippy toes and climb down the ladder. So bend your knees, but stay on your tippy toes. Can you stay on your tippy toes? Oh, it's really hard, isn't it? Should we do that again? Be at the top of the ladder, and I'd like you to climb down the ladder. Stay on your tippy toes. Oh, well done. Keep that balance. Super. Now, these brave knights might meet a king, and when I say king, I'd like you to put your crown on your head, and I want you to imagine he's sitting on his throne, like this. Can you show me his throne, Ruben? You might want to come forward just a wee bit. There we go. Sit on your throne. Oh, well done, come up. And king. Oh, very good work. Right, should we just practice that a little bit? Knight. Here's your knight. Oh, well done. Horses. Excellent. Drawbridge. Shut the drawbridge. And open the drawbridge. And that's it. Well done. King. Good. Climb up the ladder. Good. Go down the ladder. Stay on your tippy toes. Oh, well done. I think we should be all warm, and I think we are now ready to begin. Once upon a time, there were 2 brave knights. Oh, sorry. I didn't just hit you. I just hit Ruben in the face, so I didn't mean to. Excellent. And they had a message from the king. The king said they must go on their horses to the castle where he had a message for them. So, the 2 brave knights, well done, excellent, picked up their heavy saddles, and they lifted them up and they carried them over to their horses. Good, and then they lifted them all the way up onto the backs of the horses and put them on their horses. Well done. And then they had to get on their horses, and they had to hold on and get over onto their horses, and they went on their horses all the way to the castle. Excellent. When they got to the castle, they noticed that the drawbridge was open. So they said, send down the drawbridge, so that they could cross it. Well done. But the guards didn't hear, so they shouted louder, send down the drawbridge. So they opened up the drawbridge. Well done. And the 2 brave knights crossed the drawbridge Open it up again. Well done. Excellent, good. They marched across the castle and they climbed up the ladder to get to the king. The two brave knights said, "King, what can we do to serve you?" He said, "Go to the highest turret and shoot your arrows because there are invaders coming." So the two brave knights, well done, climbed back down the ladder. So go to the top of your ladder, stay on your tippy toes, climb down your ladder. Well done. Excellent. And they crossed across the castle to the furthest of the turrets where they climbed up the ladder to the highest turret. Go on, it's a bit higher. Come on, Reuben. Are you going up at home? Well done. And they got to the top and they hid down low and they picked up their arrows and they pulled back and they pulled back and they jumped up and they shot their arrow and then they ducked back down again and they picked up another arrow and they pulled back and they pulled back and they stood up to shoot the arrow and they shot their arrow and they hid from the invading army whose arrows were shooting up at them. Should we do that again? Well done. They picked up their arrow and they stood up and they pulled back and they shot their arrow and ducked back down again until all of the invading army was gone. Should we do that one more time? You like that, don't you? Pick up your arrow, pull back, shoot the army and back down again. Well done. Once they were all gone, the two brave knights climbed back down the ladder. Well done. Good. And they marched across the castle and they marched back up the ladder to see the king. And they said, "King, the invading army have gone. We have defeated them. What would you like us to do?" And the king said, "You must leave the castle because there's another army coming on swords this time." So the two brave knights, oh, you got your sword. If you've got a sword at home, a pretend one, then you can get it now. The two brave knights said, "All right, King, well done, we shall go and defeat that army." So they climbed back down the ladder. Reach up tall, come on Reuben, reach up tall. Are you doing it at home or are you getting distracted by swords too? Climb down the ladder. Well done. And they marched across the castle and they said, "Open the drawbridge." So they sat and they opened the drawbridge and come back up again. But again, the guards didn't hear them and the drawbridge was still up, so they had to open it up. And back up again, well done, so that they could cross the drawbridge. And they got onto their horses. Well done, until they found the army that was coming for them. And at that point, they got off their horses and they got their sword and their shield. If you've got a sword and a shield, you can use it now. And when they saw the army, they took their sword in one hand and then they pushed the sword forward and came back again. Hold your shield in the other hand and again, push forward. And back again, well done. And they pushed their sword forward and back again and they got rid of that defeating army. Good. Should we switch sides? Put your shield in the other hand, sword in the other hand. Well done. Can you push that army away? Push with your sword. And back again. And again, forward. And back again. Good. Two more. Let's get rid of that army. Push. And back again. And last one. Push. And back again. You can put your sword and your shield back down again. Because the two brave knights had defeated the army and the king was very, very pleased with them. Just like I am really pleased with you guys and with this guy here. We're doing some awesome Pilates today. I hope you enjoyed our night's adventure. It is all thanks to Indy and Safi who came up with this fantastic story. So thank you to all of you at home. Thank you to Indy and Safi. Thank you to Reuben. Bye. Bye.